Hi, this is Taki'h
And Timo.
and welcome to the Path of Consorts. We're going to share with you today another one of our foundational key cornerstones that we live by, rules to live by for us. And they are also a set. And on one side of the coin, it's I'm responsible. I'm responsible for everything I think, say, do, and feel. Everything. So, it could be even if I'm feeling pleasure and joy, or even if I'm feeling anger, fear, uh, that I'm projecting it out onto that you make me, whatever. No, I'm responsible. And also my thoughts. Um, yeah, the full range. Now, this is, of course, a very tall order. To actually do this is like, I suppose, close to enlightenment. I don't know because I'm not enlightened, but it is a tall order. But to strive for that, to take responsibility fully, and to know that the other is doing the same. My God, what a relief! A huge relief in terms of relating, because then I'm not here to live out or fulfill your projection, whether that's on the positive or negative. I'm here to grow and be responsible and be witnessed in that and be supported in that by my love, and vice versa. So that's one side of the coin. And the other side of the coin is don't take it personally. So one is about me, and the other one is about what happens in the presence of somebody else who's going through their stuff, and stuff is coming up, and stuff will always come up. Don't take it personally. It's not about me. I may have done something that, or not done something that triggered a certain reaction, a certain feeling, certain words, certain behaviors, but I don't have to take it personally. I'm not responsible for my partner's thoughts, feelings, words, and behavior. So it's the same coin but two different sides. And I'm then in that case, I'm not. If I don't take it personally, then I can be there. If I don't take whatever's happening in him as something that's um, against me or about me, then I have to defend or protect or react in a certain way. Then I can be by his side and be like, all right, we're in this together. Let's. Wow, that's really interesting. This is fascinating. How this is happening. Oh, okay. Let's what happened? Can you tell me more about that? Or you know what needs to happen next? But it's not then me against you, or one against the other. We're not then on opposite teams. We're still a team. We're still consorts.
Yeah. And I could say that this has been probably one, if not the one that has made me evolve as fast as, or make things move so fast that they have. Because it's a little scary to think that I'm responsible for everything I feel or do or think,
Sure.
because then you can't blame anybody. And when you can't blame anybody,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually your own fault or
Responsibility.
responsibility of whatever you're feeling. So you need to first look in, and and that's a very humbling place to be. And that's been my, like, my lifeline, like my thread throughout the last 3 years, that always to look in first. And there's a lot of treasures there when you don't project it out, when you don't hold the other responsible, that you now made me feel either sad or you made me feel happy. And this to me sounded first like really weird, but when applied, it is actually so.
And it's freedom. It's
It is
liberation.
freedom,
It's like
yes.
I can do something about it. If the other's
Yeah.
not responsible, I'm responsible for what's happening in this realm, then I
Yeah.
can do something about it. I can change it, I can modify it, I can heal it, I can expand it, I can do whatever. I can do something. If it's the other person, then you're a slave.
Yeah, that is the real freedom, that you can actually take action in whatever, and you're not held hostage by somebody that you can't change. You can't really change other people. You can only change yourself. So that does give a tremendous amount of freedom.
And then not taking it personally, it's like, well, how can you, because we lead workshops for couples, and people often say, how can you not take that personally? How is this not personal? Well, it's not. He's responsible for everything that's happening in him or her. How can it be personal? Why? For me, it's a sign of incredible arrogance, actually, that you are the center of the universe. Yes, you are the center of the universe, your own universe, and the other is the center of their own. You're not the center of theirs. So their world is not revolving around you. Not everything has to do with you. In fact, very little actually does. Most people are living their patterns and their unconscious replays with different details. So, no, why would I take that personal? Why would I take somebody going through their stuff personal? Of course, that it doesn't mean that I'm not affected. I can still feel pain, can still hurt, or it can bring up anger, or then trigger some of my wounding, and some button is activated in me that is a match, is a hook, and then a great opportunity for me to look in and say, I'm responsible for that. Okay, what has come up in me? What's been stirred? What's alive in me as a result of that? So yes, it's not like we're not human. We don't have feelings and we don't react. And yeah, of course we have our experiences as a result of whatever is happening, but it doesn't mean that I'm taking it personal. And that goes back to the foundation, cornerstone of, I trust that my partner is not intending to hurt me. So if I trust that, then there's nothing to take personal, and it's an opportunity to look in and be responsible. And that requires also the foundational cornerstone of what I'm committed to. Because those are the moments where you really feel shaken, and yeah, I'm coming back to my commitment to love, to my commitment to truth, to my commitment to presence, or whatever you hold sacred.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's inspiration. Hopefully that inspires you to shift a bit in the way that you relate. How much responsibility are you taking for yourself, in your whole expression, your whole realm, and how much are you then projecting onto your partner that they're responsible for your whatever. And then looking at the other side of the coin, how much am I taking personal when actually it's this person's wound coming up, from when they were 5 or whatever, and somehow I've made it about me. And yeah, food for thought. So thank you for joining us today. You'll
Thank you.
hear more from us.